Hello, magical friends and fellow holiday enthusiasts. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're embarking on a truly enchanting journey through the calendar year in the wizarding world. We're exploring the fascinating history and origins of how witches and wizards celebrate their holidays. From haunting Halloween nights to cozy Christmas mornings, we'll discover how these beloved celebrations have evolved in the magical community. So grab your favorite holiday treat, whether it's chocolate frogs or butterbeer, and let's dive into the magical world of wizarding holidays. Let's start our journey with the most magical night of the year for witches and wizards. Halloween, October 31st, holds special significance in the wizarding world, and not just because it's when Harry Potter's life changed forever. Halloween, or as it's sometimes called in magical circles, All Hallows' Eve, has deep roots that stretch back centuries before Hogwarts was even built. The origins of Halloween can be traced back to the ancient Celtic festival of Samhain, celebrated over 2,000 years ago. The Celts believed that on this night, the boundary between the world of the living and the dead became thin, allowing spirits to cross over. For early witches and wizards, this made Halloween the most powerful night for magic, a tradition that continues today. At Hogwarts, Halloween has been celebrated since the school's founding in the 10th century. The Great Hall transforms into a spectacle of floating jack-o'-lanterns, live bats swooping overhead, and tables groaning under the weight of magnificent feasts. But Hogwarts Halloween isn't just about decoration, it's about honoring the magical heritage that connects all witches and wizards to their ancient roots. The famous Halloween feast at Hogwarts serves more than just pumpkin pasties and treacle tart. It's a celebration of the magical community coming together, sharing stories, and acknowledging that on this night, magic feels more alive than ever. Students from all four houses unite in celebration, temporarily setting aside rivalries to honor their shared magical heritage. Even the portraits get into the Halloween spirit. The fat lady has been known to dress up in elaborate costumes, and nearly headless Nick hosts his annual Death Day party, and though most students prefer the livelier atmosphere of the Great Hall feast. Of course, Halloween 1981 will forever be remembered as the night that changed the wizarding world. When Voldemort attacked the Potter family in Godric's Hollow, little did anyone know that this Halloween would mark both the darkest moment and the beginning of hope for the magical community. Harry Potter survived the killing curse, and Voldemort's power was broken, all on Halloween night when magic is at its most powerful. Moving from autumn's magic to winter's warmth, let's explore Christmas in the wizarding world. While Halloween belongs uniquely to witches and wizards, Christmas represents something beautiful, the blending of magical and Muggle traditions into something entirely special. Christmas at Hogwarts is nothing short of spectacular. 12 enormous Christmas trees line the Great Hall, decorated with everything from luminous icicles to golden snitches. The ceiling reflects a snow-filled sky, and the warmth of hundreds of floating candles creates an atmosphere that's both cozy and magnificent. But here's what makes wizarding Christmas truly unique: the magical touches that enhance every traditional element. Christmas crackers don't just make a pop sound, they explode with Rear Admiral hats, live white mice, or sets of non-exploding luminous balloons. The Christmas pudding might contain silver sickles instead of sixpences, and the turkey could be enchanted to carve itself. The tradition of Christmas stockings takes on new meaning when they might be filled with chocolate wands, magical sweets that change flavor as you eat them, or even howlers from particularly enthusiastic relatives. Wizard children wake up on Christmas morning to find presents that could include anything from practical joke items to genuine magical artifacts. Christmas gifts in the wizarding world often reflect the unique needs of magical life. A practical gift might be a set of self-stirring cauldrons or dragon hide gloves. More whimsical presents could include singing roses, books that read themselves aloud, or mirrors that offer compliments and style advice. The Weasley family Christmas traditions show us how magical families blend the ordinary with the extraordinary. Molly Weasley's hand-knitted sweaters are a beloved tradition, but in the wizarding world, they might be enchanted to grow with the wearer or change color based on their mood. The Weasley Christmas dinner includes traditional fare alongside magical dishes that would astound any Muggle. Even Christmas cards get a magical upgrade. Instead of static images, wizarding Christmas cards feature moving pictures, perhaps a family of wizards waving from their front steps, or a magical creature performing holiday tricks. These cards might play music when opened or shower the recipient with harmless but festive sparks. What's particularly interesting about Wizarding Christmas is how it demonstrates the integration of magical and non-magical traditions. Many wizarding families have Muggle relatives or connections, and Christmas becomes a bridge between these two worlds. It's a time when the magical community celebrates not just their own heritage, but their connection to the broader human experience of joy, giving, and family. February 14th brings us Valentine's Day, and trust me, romance in the wizarding world is anything but ordinary. Valentine's Day at Hogwarts and throughout the magical community combines traditional expressions of love with uniquely magical twists that can be either wonderfully romantic or spectacularly embarrassing. The most famous Valentine's Day celebration at Hogwarts occurred during Harry's second year, thanks to Professor Gilderoy Lockhart's, shall we say, enthusiastic approach to the holiday. Lockhart transformed the Great Hall into his vision of Valentine's paradise. Pink flowers covered the walls, heart-shaped confetti fell from the pale blue ceiling, and the atmosphere was thick with romantic ambition. But Lockhart's pièce de résistance was his team of surly-looking dwarves dressed as cupids, complete with golden wings and harps. These less-than-cheerful cupids delivered singing valentines throughout the school, much to the horror of recipients who found themselves serenaded in crowded corridors with verse like, "His eyes are as green as a fresh pickled toad, his hair is as dark as a blackboard." Now, you might wonder why Lockhart chose dwarves for this romantic task. While the books don't explicitly explain his reasoning, it certainly created memorable, if mortifying, moments for Hogwarts students. The image of stern-faced dwarves struggling with golden wings while delivering love poems perfectly captures the sometimes awkward nature of teenage romance. Beyond Lockhart's theatrical approach, Valentine's Day in the wizarding world often involves magical enhancements to traditional romantic gestures. Love potions, while heavily regulated and somewhat controversial, remain a popular, if temporary, way to express romantic interest. However, as we learn from various cautionary tales, including Tom Riddle's origin story, love potions create infatuation, not genuine love. The ethics of love potions raise important questions about consent and genuine emotion in magical relationships. The wizarding world's approach to love magic reflects broader themes about the nature of true love versus artificial attraction, themes that run throughout the Harry Potter series. More benign Valentine's traditions in the wizarding world include flowers that sing love songs, chocolates that contain compliments that speak themselves when eaten, and jewelry that glows when the wearer thinks fondly of their beloved. These magical touches add whimsy to romance without crossing ethical boundaries. Valentine's Day also serves as an important social event at Hogwarts, giving students practice in navigating the complex world of teenage relationships. Whether it's the awkwardness of receiving an unwanted singing Valentine or the joy of a successful romantic gesture, February 14th provides plenty of material for both embarrassing memories and cherished moments. As winter gives way to spring, the Wizarding World celebrates Easter with traditions that blend religious observance, seasonal celebration, and magical practice. Easter in the magical community represents renewal, rebirth, and the triumph of life over death. Themes that resonate deeply with wizards who understand the delicate balance between life and death magic. Easter holidays at Hogwarts span 2 weeks, with Easter Sunday at the center. This break comes at a crucial time in the school year after the intensity of winter term, but before the pressure of final exams. For students, Easter represents a chance to rest, reconnect with family, and enjoy the return of warmer weather to the castle grounds. Wizarding Easter eggs go far beyond chocolate, though magical chocolate eggs might contain anything from magical sweets to miniature magical creatures that perform tricks. Some Easter eggs are enchanted to hatch into temporary magical companions and perhaps a small dragon that breathes harmless colored flames, or a phoenix chick that sings beautiful melodies for a few days before fading away. The tradition of egg decoration takes on new meaning when the eggs might be dragon eggs, safely emptied and preserved, phoenix eggs that glow with inner light, or eggs from magical creatures that change color based on the viewer's mood. These decorated eggs become treasured family heirlooms passed down through generations of magical families. Easter dinner in magical households features traditional fare enhanced with magical touches. The Easter ham might carve itself, the spring vegetables could arrange themselves artistically on the plate, and the desserts might sing in harmony when brought to the table. Fresh spring flowers used in table decorations often come from magical gardens where they bloom in impossible colors or emit gentle musical tones. The timing of Easter, which varies from year to year based on lunar cycles, connects to the Wizarding World's deep understanding of celestial magic. Many magical practices are tied to moon phases and seasonal changes, making Easter's movable date particularly significant for magical practitioners who time their spells and rituals according to natural rhythms. Easter also marks the beginning of the growing season for magical plants and herbs. Herbology students often start new projects during Easter holidays, planting magical seeds that will mature during the remainder of the school year. The return of spring means fresh ingredients for potions, new magical creatures awakening from winter dormancy, and renewed energy for magical practice. Now that we've explored these major holidays, let's delve deeper into what makes wizarding celebrations truly special. It's not just the magical decorations or enchanted food. It's how these holidays serve important functions in magical society and education. The wizarding calendar reveals careful attention to the rhythm of magical energy throughout the year. Halloween occurs when the veil between worlds is thinnest, making it ideal for advanced magical practice and remembering those who have passed. Christmas falls during the winter solstice period when light returns to the world, symbolically important for a community that has faced dark wizards and dark magic. Valentine's Day comes during the dead of winter, bringing warmth and connection when the world is cold and dark. Easter arrives with spring's renewal, representing hope, rebirth, and the triumph of life. Crucial concepts for a magical community that has repeatedly faced existential threats. Each holiday also serves educational purposes at Hogwarts. Halloween teaches students about magical history and the traditions that connect them to previous generations of witches and wizards. Christmas demonstrates how magical and non-magical traditions can blend harmoniously. Valentine's Day explores the complexities of magical emotion and relationships. Easter connects students to natural cycles and the deeper meanings of magical practice. What's particularly beautiful about wizarding holidays is how they accommodate different magical traditions while maintaining core celebratory elements. Pureblood families might emphasize ancient magical traditions, while Muggle-born students bring fresh perspectives that enrich everyone's understanding. Half-blood families often create unique blends that represent the best of both worlds. The way different magical families celebrate the same holidays also reflects the diversity within the wizarding community. The Weasleys' boisterous, warm celebrations differ dramatically from the formal, traditional approaches of families like the Malfoys, yet both are authentically wizarding in their own ways. While we've focused primarily on British wizarding traditions, it's important to remember that magical communities around the world have their own holiday traditions. The international wizarding community brings together diverse magical cultures, each with unique ways of marking important dates. Students at Hogwarts come from various backgrounds, and many bring holiday traditions from their families' cultural heritage. Irish students might incorporate ancient Celtic practices into their Halloween celebrations, while students with French magical heritage could add elements from their families' Beauxbatons traditions. The presence of various magical creatures at Hogwarts also influences holiday celebrations. House elves bring their own understanding of service and celebration to holiday preparations. The ghosts offer perspectives on holidays from different historical periods. Nearly Headless Nick has celebrated Halloween for over 500 years, accumulating traditions from different eras. International magical cooperation means that holiday traditions sometimes cross borders. The Triwizard Tournament, for example, brought together students from 3 different magical schools, allowing them to share their respective holiday traditions and create new combined celebrations. Beyond the festivities and magical enhancements, wizarding holidays serve deeper purposes in magical society. They provide stability and continuity in a world where magic can make the impossible routine and where dark forces periodically threaten the community's very existence. Holidays create shared experiences that bind the magical community together. When Harry Potter attends his first Halloween feast at Hogwarts, he's not just enjoying a meal, he's being welcomed into a tradition that connects him to centuries of magical students who have sat in the same hall, celebrating the same night in their own ways. The continuity of these celebrations provides comfort and identity. Students who struggle with the complexities of magical education, family expectations, or personal challenges can find solace in the familiar rhythms of holiday celebrations. The predictability of these special times offers stability in lives that might otherwise be chaotic. Holidays also serve as markers of growth and change. Harry's experience of each Halloween, Christmas, Valentine's Day, and Easter at Hogwarts reflects his development from an isolated boy to a confident young wizard. The same holidays that once amazed him with their magical elements eventually become comfortable traditions that ground him in his magical identity. Perhaps most importantly, wizarding holidays create opportunities for relationship building. Shared celebrations break down barriers between houses, years, and backgrounds. Ron and Hermione's friendship with Harry deepened through countless holiday experiences, from Halloween adventures to Christmas gift exchanges to awkward Valentine's Day moments. As the wizarding world has evolved, so have their holiday traditions. The integration of Muggle-born students and the gradual opening of magical society to broader influences has enriched holiday celebrations while maintaining their essential magical character. Contemporary wizarding holidays might incorporate new magical innovations alongside traditional elements. Modern magical families might use improved communication methods to stay in touch with distant relatives during holidays, or employ new magical techniques for holiday decorating and food preparation. The development of new magical suites, improved magical transportation, and enhanced magical entertainment has expanded the possibilities for holiday celebration. Young wizards growing up today have holiday experiences that build on centuries of tradition while incorporating contemporary magical innovations. The increasing diversity of the magical community has also enriched holiday traditions as more Muggle-born students enter magical society and as magical families interact more with non-magical relatives. Holiday celebrations become opportunities for cultural exchange and mutual enrichment. From a psychological perspective, wizarding holidays serve crucial functions for magical development and community health. Growing up magical presents unique challenges. Young witches and wizards must navigate both magical and non-magical worlds while developing their magical abilities and identity. Holiday celebrations provide structured opportunities for magical children to practice social skills, experience community belonging, and develop their magical abilities in celebratory rather than academic contexts. The magic used in holiday celebrations is often more creative and expressive than classroom magic, allowing students to explore their magical personalities. The regular rhythm of holiday celebrations also helps magical children develop time awareness and anticipation skills, looking forward to Halloween, Christmas, Valentine's Day, and Easter. Provides structure to the magical school year and creates positive associations with the passage of time. For students who struggle with magical studies or social relationships, holidays provide alternative ways to experience success and belonging. A student who has difficulty with transfiguration might excel at holiday decoration magic, or someone who feels socially isolated might find connection through shared holiday traditions. As we conclude our journey through the Wizarding World's holiday calendar, we can see that these celebrations are far more than mere entertainment or tradition. They represent the heart of magical community life, the ways that witches and wizards connect with their history, their culture, their relationships, and their deepest values. Halloween connects magical people to their ancient heritage and the mysteries of magic itself. Christmas demonstrates how magical and non-magical traditions can blend beautifully, creating something richer than either alone. Valentine's Day explores the complexities of magical emotion and relationships. Easter celebrates renewal, hope, and the triumph of life, themes that resonate deeply with people who understand both the power and responsibility of magic. Each holiday serves multiple purposes: education, community building, tradition preservation, cultural exchange, psychological development, and pure celebration. Together, they create a rich tapestry of shared experience that binds the magical community together across differences of house, blood status, nationality, and magical ability. The magic of wizarding holidays lies not just in the floating decorations, singing gifts, or enchanted food, though those certainly add wonder to the celebrations. The real magic lies in how these holidays help magical people connect with each other and with the deeper meanings of their magical lives. From Harry's first amazed glimpse of the Halloween feast to the cozy warmth of Christmas morning at the Burrow, from the embarrassing spectacle of singing Valentines to the renewal promised by Easter spring, Wizarding holidays create moments of joy, connection, and meaning that last far beyond the celebrations themselves. These holidays remind us that magic is not just about spells and potions, it's about community, tradition, love, hope, and the countless ways that people can make life more meaningful for each other in the end. That might be the most magical thing of all. So there you have it, magical friends, the rich, complex, and beautiful world of wizarding holidays. From ancient Celtic traditions to modern magical innovations, these celebrations show us how the wizarding community honors its past while embracing its future. Which wizarding holiday tradition speaks to you most? Are you drawn to Halloween's mysterious magic, Christmas's warm blending of traditions, Valentine's Day's romantic chaos, or Easter's promise of renewal? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear about your favorite magical holiday moments. If you enjoyed this deep dive into wizarding holiday traditions, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more magical content. Ring that notification bell so you never miss our latest explorations of the wizarding world. And remember, the magic of the holidays lives not just in the celebrations themselves, but in the connections we make and the joy we share with others. Enjoy magical deep dives. Support the channel with wizard-themed merch or buy me a butterbeer. Links below, and if you love dark secrets and dragon drama, don't miss my Game of Thrones channel. Until next time, keep the holiday magic alive in your hearts, and may your days be merry, bright, and filled with wonder. See you soon, magical friends.